Hey guys, welcome to Unlimited Health. Let's check out this video called another epic Napoleon video. Okay, it's gonna be awesome. All right, because the recent Napoleon videos have been so depressing and sad, and so so devastating that I don't know if I if I should even continue this. This is insane. Okay, so the next one is probably the worst because it's Napoleon's invasion of Russia, 1812. Okay, yeah, that one, the Russia one with the winter season and everything, the snow everywhere and 500,000 troops or something. Holy shit! I hope that's not the I hope that's not the one. But we will see, we will see. I hope that's not the one, but whatever. Or maybe I was wrong. Maybe I don't remember that well. Okay, but let's get into it. It's 20 minutes long. It's long enough. My reaction is gonna be like 40 minutes or some shit. But the next video is called Napoleon's Bloodiest Day, Borodino, 1812. I did the reaction on that, but what I'm gonna do is react to the next video after that. And also do a reaction again on the Borodino video, the next video. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is like mix both the videos together and put the next video to the last of the video that I'm gonna upload next time, and so that you can watch it again later on, and directly people should be, because I already have a video called Borodino, and I did a reaction and everybody's gonna watch that. A lot of views. I got a lot of views for that, which is so cool, because if I do another reaction, it's gonna be another video and the views are gonna be split and it's gonna be crazy, so I'm gonna react again, but I'm gonna put that reaction at the end of the next video. Okay, so whatever. Okay, I'm gonna react to two videos in the next video, so stay tuned for that. Let's not waste more time. Let's get into it. 20 minutes long. Napoleon's invasion of Russia, 1812. I hope Napoleon is not gonna suffer, man. I'm too much already without Napoleon, and now with Napoleon, you really want me to cry? Let's get into it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. God damn it! When I click pause, it doesn't pause. All right. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. Okay, what is that? One must never ask more from fortune than she can grant. Yeah, Napoleon Bonaparte. That's what he said. You should never ask more from God, or whoever you pray to, or whatever you're succeeding in. Greed is not gonna work. Okay, whatever you get, you take it, enjoy it, and shut up. All right, that's the moral of the story. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Russia, 1812.
Okay.
Napoleon invades his former ally with the largest army Europe has ever seen.
Woo.
But for the French Emperor, the decisive blow remains frustratingly beyond reach.
Okay.
Russia's resilience is unlike anything he's ever encountered.
Oh man, the Russians are not a joke, man. The Russians are crazy. They will fuck you up. So be ready. They are the most patriotic, the most so much passion in them, and they love their nation so hard that it's like they become Terminators as soon as they go crazy. Okay, so be careful. All right.
And as winter closes in, his army begins the most infamous retreat in history.
Yeah! He loses so many people and then he had to retreat, as if all these videos that I'm watching, as if all them failures and losses wasn't enough. He has to retreat in shame, man. And he was so close to dying too. So whoa, I'll put the reaction for the oversimplified video that explained everything about Napoleon in small bits in one video. I'll put that video at the end of this video so they can watch it. Okay, let's go. Napoleon in Russia, part 1, invasion. Okay, and ended up in retreat and so many casualties. I hope Man, I don't know what to say. Okay.
In 1807, following his defeat of the Russian army at Friedland, Napoleon had travelled to Tilsit to meet the Russian Emperor Alexander. During their celebrated encounter,
God damn it!
the two emperors formed a friendship and made
So hardcore friendship, man, that we would kiss. Really?
an alliance. But it was not to last. Over the next 5 years, relations between France and Russia cooled dramatically. The Russians were irritated by Napoleon's creation of a Duchy of Warsaw in Poland, which they regarded as meddling in their own front yard.
Oh
They
shit.
feared it would lead to the return of a fully fledged Polish state, a traditional thorn in Russia's side.
Damn.
Then there was Napoleon's offer to marry Alexander's sister, Grand Duchess Anna Pavlovna, to cement their alliance. But the Romanovs hated the idea, and after a year of Russian prevarication, Napoleon married Marie-Louise, daughter of the Austrian emperor, instead.
Whoa.
Later that year,
I hope the Austrian Empire is not like pissed off or anything, you know.
Napoleon broke a guarantee made at Tilsit and annexed the Duchy of Oldenburg, ruled by Alexander's sister's father-in-law.
Okay.
Worst of all was the fallout over the continental system.
The continental
Napoleon's
system.
not very effective economic blockade against Britain.
Yeah. The Britain is not happy with that shit. The blockade thing. And they're like constantly interfering, engaging in wars, and it's like, and they're not even like, they got Wellington. Motherfucking Wellington, bro. He's not a joke. Go watch my previous reaction. You'll be shocked. This dude made the French people run for their lives. That dude is not a joke. Wow. And I read some comments. I didn't know this. Apparently, he actually went back to India and even served over there. And I didn't even know that shit. Holy shit, man. And it was like, my mind was blown, you know. Who's this guy? He's like a fucking the devil against Napoleon. Like, seriously.
Designed to cripple his most steadfast enemy. Alexander had agreed to join the continental system at Tilsit. But it was hugely unpopular in Russia and ruinous to her finances during a period of economic crisis. When Napoleon found out that Russia was flouting the rules of the system and had resumed an illicit trade with Britain, he was furious.
That does look illicit. They're like going through corners and shit. Okay.
With both emperors accusing the other of bad faith, their two countries began preparing for war.
Oh my god. Just a small, bickering, small hateful, exchange. And now they're ready for war with fucking thousands of casualties. Hundreds of thousands. Not even a joke. Jeez.
This video is brought to you by our sponsor, Curiosity Stream, home of more than 2,500 documentaries exploring science, technology, the natural world, history, and more. In fact, there are so many fascinating topics to choose from, sometimes you just have to dive in. If you're a little worried about humanity's future right now, would it be reassuring to know that life can bounce back from a major extinction event? That's what happened 250 million years ago, following the Permian extinction, which we learned this month watching the excellent Breakthrough Recovery.
Hey, I would like to see this, but I'm an Indian. I can't buy this shit, you know? I can't watch Curiosity Stream, whatever this is. I can't, man.
From extinction.
I know it sucks. What can I do, you know? Man, it sucks. It sucks. You know?
On Curiosity Stream. There are many other high-end documentaries like this waiting to inform and entertain you on Curiosity Stream, which is available worldwide, and an online subscriction starts from just $2.99 a month.
That's like that's quite a bit of money, you know, in Indian currency. So
remember to use the promo code EPICHISTORYTV at sign up to get your first 30 days free. Thanks to Curiosity Stream for sponsoring this video.
Alright, sure. Right, let's go! Wow. Napoleon. Okay, At Tilsit, Russia swore an eternal alliance with France. Now she breaks her oaths. Does she believe us degenerate? Are we no longer the soldiers of Austerlitz? Napoleon's bulletin to the Grand Army, 22 June 1812. Damn! So, yeah. this is ridiculous. He was like, what do they think of us? Are we a joke? That's what he's saying. Damn.
Napoleon knew an invasion of Russia was a massive undertaking.
Yeah.
Especially as he still had an
He's already getting, abused in Spain, and now he decides to go on Russia. Come on, Napoleon. You can't be, stop being stupid, man. Come on, man.
Finished war in Spain that was tying down more than 200,000 troops. Nevertheless, in 1811, he began to assemble...
And 6,000 of their troops trying to, torture and kill. So... what 200,000 are you talking about? There's probably 150,000 at this point. So many people probably died there. So that's a bad area. So I don't know. I guess you should bring back your people, your troops, and your brother or cousin, Joseph Bonaparte. You should bring him back because I think he might die.
The largest army Europe had ever seen, around 600,000 men. Though less than half of them were French. The rest came from allied states across Europe. There was a Polish corps from the Duchy of Warsaw, led by Prince Poniatowski. A corps from each of the German kingdoms of Saxony, Westphalia, and Bavaria. From the Kingdom of Italy, as well as Swiss, Dutch,
so much support. I like this.
Croat, Spanish, and Portuguese units scattered throughout the army. There were even contingents from Prussia and Austria, France's recent enemies, now uneasy allies. Some of these allied troops, such as the Poles and Germans, were as reliable as their French counterparts. Others were very inexperienced, or like the Russians and Austrians, reluctant to be there at all.
Damn!
This gigantic formation was deployed in 3 armies.
The
main force under Napoleon himself, another led by his stepson, Eugene.
Napoleon's force is 217,000. Eugene, 81,000.
And a third led by his younger brother, Jerome.
Jerome, 79,000. What happened to the extra 1,000, man?
Failure.
Alright.
Neither of these two were experienced commanders.
Oh, man, I don't know about this. Are they super young, 16 years old or 18 or 22 years old, little kids? Are they? I don't know, man. This is crazy.
Though one would distinguish himself on campaign, the other would not. On their left flank, Marshal MacDonald led 10th Corps with a large Prussian contingent.
32,000 corps. Man, that's crazy.
While the right flank was guarded by General Schwarzenberg's Austrian Corps.
34,000. Okay, Austrians. That's a lot of army. Like I say, are they gonna be amounting to 500,000? Is there more?
Another 100,000 troops were in reserve, including Marshal Victor's 9th Corps.
33,000 and another 100,000 troops were in reserve. Oh shit. And that included the 9 Corps,
The Russians only had 220,000 men to face this juggernaut, organized into Barclay de Tolly's...
Napoleon is bringing up a Godzilla level of army, and the Russia is probably scared right now, but it's gonna backfire, I don't know what to say about that.
First Army, Prince Bagration's Second Army, and General Tomasov's Third Army. They would be outnumbered 2-1. But
I gotta say, Russia has very low amount of you can see it right here, but they're actually probably very skilled, and they don't take they don't tolerate this shit. They probably don't. Napoleon has from all that I'm seeing, all the videos that I reacted to now, from all that I've seen so far, Napoleon has always had some fucked up enemies. So, man, he went through a lot, and this is not gonna work either, man. Jeez.
In the run-up to war, Russia scored 2 crucial diplomatic triumphs. Sweden had been at war with Russia just 3 years earlier, a conflict which cost her Finland. By a curious turn of events, Sweden was now ruled by Napoleon's ex-marshal Bernadotte. But after Napoleon occupied Swedish Pomerania without warning, the furious Bernadotte promised Russia that Sweden would remain neutral.
Wow.
Meanwhile, a peace treaty with the Ottoman Empire ended Russia's 6-year war against its southern rival.
Oh shit! All this is happening in the middle of all this, when they were like planning and everything. Damn, son. Wow.
These two agreements secured Russia's flanks from any strategic threat.
Oh god.
And freed up troops to face Napoleon's invasion.
Oh shit. Oh god. It's almost like they're already flanking with the areas, you know. they're like almost like circularly surrounded around like France and everything. It's just, damn. It's like this. Okay. I'm about to embark on the greatest and most difficult enterprise I've ever attempted. But what has been begun must be carried through. Napoleon to the prefect of Paris Police, May 1812. Okay. I'm about to embark on the greatest and most difficult enterprise I've ever attempted. Pretty much, this is not a joke, man. But what has begun must be carried through. It has to be carried through, and never retreat. Please, Napoleon, listen. Don't retreat. Maintain your troops. Don't let them, starve to death or anything. Don't, man. You should learn more, Napoleon, in this situation than anybody else. You should know this. I don't know what to say.
On the 24th of June, 1812, French troops began crossing the Niemen River into Russian territory. The army was so large, the crossing took 5 days.
5 days? Oh, the bridge that they probably crossed through and shit like that. If they had any bridge and lakes around, they probably completely collapse, because 5 days of walking on it. Things might not be proper. The whole ground must have been like dug up and everything when they were trying to cross.
Napoleon's plan was to attack north of the impassable Pripet marshes, defeat Barclay's army. Jerome pinned Bagration in place.
Bagration!
French forces would then swing south to trap Bagration.
Trap him!
Napoleon expected the campaign
do everything, kill everybody off, or take prisoners, and anybody you see, you do it fast, because I know what's gonna happen, and I hope nothing terrible happens, though. Man.
To be over in 5 weeks. But the sheer size of the French army convinced the cautious Barclay that retreat was his only option.
Oh shit!
Prince Bagration, a much more aggressive commander by instinct, and often Barclay's fierce critic, was forced to agree.
Everybody, whenever Napoleon is facing someone, they're always retreating, coming back, retreating, coming back. What is wrong with these people? Can't they fight? I mean, I get it, like there's only few people compared to Napoleon's big armies every time, but still, like, retreating and coming back every time, Napoleon doesn't face anything like that, but this time he probably does,
They burned villages and crops, part of a scorched earth strategy to deny supplies to the enemy.
Oh, did they light grass on fire, cause like wildfires and shit?
In 4 days, Napoleon had reached Vilnius, but Barclay was gone. To the south, Jerome failed to pin down Bagration. So when Davout's First Corps swung southeast to trap him, he'd already withdrawn to safety. Napoleon's younger brother was out of his depth. Stung by the Emperor's criticism, humiliated when his troops were put under Marshal Davout's command, he resigned his post and returned to Westphalia.
Oh, shit.
The campaign was already beginning to expose serious flaws in Napoleon's plan.
Oh, man.
Knowing his troops would struggle to live off the land in this impoverished region, he'd organized huge supply depots and transport units to feed the army. but
Oh,
wagons
God.
rolled slowly.
Dude, planning is the most important before you do this big, like this is your big budget project and shit. Man, how can you have any problem? You should not have even a small problem, dude. Napoleon didn't think of all this, or maybe was he like forced to do some things which caused all these problems? I don't know. This is crazy, bro. The food supply, it's insane,
Along Russia's bad roads, which were turned to rivers of mud by summer thunderstorms.
Oh,
The
God.
army had to make frequent stops to allow its supplies to catch up.
Oh,
Bad
man.
news for Napoleon's plan to catch the Russians, but a much-needed relief for the many thousands.
Wait, they didn't know when the next season or when the rains are gonna come in. They didn't plan on anything, or maybe like was it like unpredictable, the weather system and everything back then. Oh man, this is a mess, and they had to stop multiple times for the supplies to come in. That's insane, bro. And they're probably tired and muddy areas everywhere, and you gotta like walk on it, and your legs are paining. Your boots are filled with water, murky shit, and you don't have any water to wash off or get in the shower or anything like that. Man, this is hell. War has always been hell, and this is like 10 times worse than that. It's gonna become even worse because Russia is like the biggest fuck up of Napoleon's. It's gonna be crazy. All right, damn, let's go.
Thousands of young conscripts in his army, not used to hard marches day after day.
Huh.
Many were soon dropping out with exhaustion.
Oh,
Others deserted.
wow. And they don't have anything to eat, and your legs must be paining so hard, unless they're like Usain Bolt running fast and they have like athletic legs and shit. They won't be able to do it. And these people are like super young. These are kids, bro. Back then, like what, 18-year-olds, 16-year-olds, all of them kids used to join, and they were like very like encouraged to join in the wars, and they would go to save their nation. They would volunteer. It's a mess. Damn.
There were also huge problems of command and control over a vast multinational army that was 3 times bigger than any Napoleon had commanded before.
Wow.
La Grande Armée, once famed for its speed of maneuver, had become a lumbering beast.
Oh man.
After a pause to rest and
How about you pause for a long time? Wherever you are, please make sure to like dominate that place and let nobody come in. That would be amazing, right? Just stay for a long time. Don't exhaust your troops and let them gain their strength. Let the supplies come in. That would be amazing. But I guess they had to go because the enemies are gonna come back. I don't know, man. Yeah, they had to have a fantastic plan, or else this is exactly what was gonna happen, and it happened. Okay, damn.
regroup at Vilnius. Napoleon resumed his advance. Barclay continued his
Were they in good condition? The troops were they like tired so much that they were dying of exhaustion and shit like that? I hope not. I hope everybody was all right when he moved.
his retreat to Vitebsk, where he hoped Bagration's Second Army would be able to join him.
Oh shit.
But Davout blocked Bagration's path at Sultanovka, forcing him to make for Smolensk instead.
Oh man,
At
Smolensk.
Vitebsk, Napoleon clashed with Barclay's rear guard, but once more the Russians escaped, after setting fire to all the stores they couldn't take with them.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, 300 miles away on Napoleon.
At this point, I'm gonna assume like all this retreating is not exactly cowardice. Cowardice. For me, from what I'm seeing, they're only running because it's too much to handle, and we already know that. But I'm just saying, like, it's not cowardice, and they're not pussies or anything. They can fucking murder you in a second if they could, But they're just running because it's too much heat, too many people. It's like a tsunami coming, and you gotta run because tsunami, it's gonna take you. You know, you can't defeat a tsunami, right? Damn.
Napoleon's southern
Right.
flank, Russian Third Army attacked and defeated the Saxon 7th Corps, forcing Napoleon to divert Schwarzenberg's Austrian Corps to their aid.
Whoa.
By the end
Damn.
of July, Napoleon had advanced
That's fucked
250
up.
miles into Russia, much
Okay.
further than he'd planned,
Wow.
and the long marches in extreme summer heat continued to take
Oh.
a heavy toll.
Now it's summer now. Oh my god. I guess you needed like something, but it's a big ass invasion. It's not gonna be easy. So you had to have like so many supplies around you for this big conquest. Like seriously. Man, maybe because it was so big that, and you know, Napoleon didn't have any experience with this. He completely didn't understand. He probably didn't even understand how to do it. And this is the result of it. Extreme summer.
On his men. With
Heavy they were like sweating at some point when you're so hot that the sweat just keeps coming up, man. I don't know what it's called, that you know, that thing where your sweat just keeps coming up when it's too hot, you know, and even if the hotness is gone and rain is falling, the sweat will still come out. It's like a thing, like almost like a disease or some shit. They probably had that happen to them, you know.
Without fighting a major battle, the army had already suffered 20% casualties from exhaustion and illness, particularly typhus and dysentery.
And they didn't even have like medical treatment back in the days, good treatment, anything, you know. And tuberculosis was not even, I don't think it was even discovered or anything like that. You know, shit like that is, man, health is very important. So, and back in the day, you gotta protect, you gotta think before you make people go through all this shit, you know.
The army had entered Russia with 250,000 horses, but they were now dying at a rate of 1,000 every day.
1,000 every day?
Exhaustion and lack of fodder.
Oh man, I would say if I was in this situation, I would go back. I would go back to France. I would just abandon because there's too much death and we're not going to survive this, you know, and too much loss. I would go back and actually plan and actually try to know how to survive with so many amount of troops with me, you know. I would come in with a bang next time. Not like this. This is not good, you know.
It wasn't just cavalry horses that were dying, but the very horses that were supposed to haul the army's transport wagons, making a bad situation worse.
Whoa. And these are transport wagons, bro. Supplies and shit like that. You got any guns? Then they would be carrying, but they died. Damn, son.
This crisis in horsepower came just as the French light cavalry, Napoleon's eyes and ears, met their match in Russia's
Wow.
Cossacks.
In this heat of pain, you got the enemies like the demons. They're coming after you, and you gotta fight. It's at this point you're just defending yourself. You're not even fighting. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, if Napoleon had Cossacks in his army, he would have been Emperor of China long ago. Holy shit. Cossack prisoner interviewed by Napoleon. Damn. So he's like insulting Napoleon for not having more people like him there. Damn, son. Emperor of China.
Cossacks,
How do you even invade China? You know how big that is?
self-reliant, proud, ruthless, and superb horsemen, didn't play by the same rules as other European cavalry.
Oh, so these people know how to maintain a horse, know how to fucking kill, know how to go fast and all kind of strategy. As one-man horse, they know they have their own strategy and they're fucking ruthless, bloodthirsty, badass, fucked up assholes. That's what they are, okay? Damn. These people are experts at, you know, all this shit with horses and swords, guns, all that they got. And how to ride a horse, everything.
Every day they shadowed Napoleon's army, swooping in whenever they saw an easy target,
Oh,
melting away into the forests if they were attacked by a stronger force.
Oh, they just come in like a fucking air, like a breeze of air, and they murder and then go back to the fucking jungles so nobody can follow them and shit. They have their own strategy. Oh my god, this is gonna be so fucked up, man. This is gonna be like this is gonna be chaotic. Gee, and you can't kill them, and they're like fucking ghosts coming in, murdering and disappearing. You know? Jeez. Oh god, look at that. A Cossack.
Cossacks, as well as Russian partisans, made hit-and-run attacks
Cossacks, it's cocksacks. Cocksuckers, that's what they are.
on French supply lines and depots, forcing Napoleon to divert thousands of troops to their defense. Alongside Russian regular light cavalry, they also prevented French patrols from carrying out reconnaissance.
Some of the Polish were in the troops of Napoleon. So I guess Cossacks defeat Polish lancers at 10 July 1812. What the hell?
Which meant that Napoleon often lacked good information about roads
fuck.
or the enemy's whereabouts.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I would not take the whole Russia at once. Maybe I would capture like small territories. One day I would capture this area. The other day I would focus on cocksuckers, and then I would go to Moscow next day or something like that. Like maybe like a week gap or something. You know, that's what I would have done, and not take the whole Russia together like at once like this, because you don't know how many horrors, how many skilled armies are there in Russia, bro. Just because you're so great, you achieved so much, doesn't mean you're the king of the whole world, man. Like, seriously.
Napoleon stayed 16 days at Vitebsk, resting his troops and considering his options. Among his many mounting concerns was the security of his long, exposed flanks. But at Vitebsk, he received news that Schwarzenberg had defeated the Russians at Gorodezhna. A week later at Polotsk, a French Bavarian force fought Wittgenstein's Russian First Corps to a standstill. Napoleon's flanks were secure for now.
Oh man.
Although his main force...
It's like a chess game. It's like a game of chess, and you know, everybody's in their position. You see a game of chess, you have all these pawns, they're in the place like that, and nobody's moving yet. But whoever moves first will start everything. The next portion, the next progression of the battle, you know? Damn.
Force had been reduced to less than half its original strength. Napoleon decided to push on to Smolensk and try to force the Russians into a decisive battle for the city.
182,000 troops he took, Napoleon, to go into Smolensk and fight over there and take over Smolensk, basically. Man.
Barclay was indeed under pressure to give battle from fellow commander Prince Bagration and Emperor Alexander in St. Petersburg. The army's morale and Russia's honor required it, they told him.
Oh man.
With the first...
Fucking Napoleon could have ruled the whole world if not for these kinds of problems, like supplies, troops dying, horses dying, horses that were carrying, like, you know, stagecoaches, whatever those were, you know, supplies and whatnot. Even they were dying, you know. If these problems weren't occurring, you know, Napoleon would have taken over the whole world, pretty much, or at least half the world, you know. France would be dominating like China would. At this point, like, holy shit.
First and second Russian armies finally linking up near Smolensk, Barclay decided to attack Napoleon's army, which he believed was concentrated around Rudnya. The offensive was led by General Platov's Cossacks, who surprised a French cavalry division at Inkovo. But alarmed by false reports that Eugene's 4th Corps was outflanking him to the north, Barclay called off the attack. Napoleon, reassured that Barclay's offensive posed no real threat, began a grand outflanking move to the south to take Smolensk and cut off the Russian retreat.
Man, this flanking thing is kind of getting old. They probably expect that shit at this point, you know. I don't know, man. if you're in the battle, if you're in wars for so long, and you feel like a general with troops of your own, you would know all these flanking maneuvers, and you would be like defending yourself from all fronts, and you probably even send first for a flanking operation, just in case, right at the beginning, But let's see how this works.
So-called Smolensk maneuver was Napoleon at his best, using Murat's cavalry to screen his movements and keep Barclay in the dark. The Emperor reached...
Now that's cool. Put your people like a fucking wallpaper or some shit, and then go around from the back of the bathroom and up to someone's ass and do it, I don't know why.
the Dnieper on the evening of the 13th of August. His engineers quickly threw up 4 pontoon bridges, and by dawn the next day, his army was across. Marshal Davout led a second column across the river at Orsha. But a single Russian division, the 27th, fought a heroic fighting retreat from Krasny, delaying the French advance and buying time for Bagration to reinforce the Smolensk garrison.
Oh shit! Oh man!
The chance for a surprise assault on the city was lost.
Yeah.
And as the Russian army began to pull back,
God damn
Napoleon displayed an uncharacteristic lack of urgency.
What?
Even halting the army for a parade to mark his 43rd birthday.
43rd birthday, Napoleon, man. Really? This is a major event of your life, and you're celebrating because it's your... I mean, you're 43... Like, you're 43, bro. You still care about your birthday. If I'm like 43 or 46, I would be like, what birthday? I was born? I had a birthday? I would be like that, Like, why are you celebrating 43rd birthday in the middle of a war like this? Are you like... Stop being like a narcissist. Stop being a narcissist, man. Seriously.
When the main attack on Smolensk began 2 days later, Napoleon opted for a frontal assault. 150 French guns battered the city as 3...
What is happening here? Nobody knows. It's like everybody's running around and shit, and a lot of people are shooting. It's like, oh my god. And there's a jungle out of nowhere in the middle, and there's a big ass city up there. This is insane, bro.
French corps attacked it.
And that is Smolensk? That's how big that is? It looks so small from up here in the map. Oh man, 16th to 18th August 1812, Battle of Smolensk. Jeez.
Its medieval fortifications. The Russians resisted bravely.
Oh, man.
But Barclay, fearing encirclement, ordered another retreat.
Fuck.
With Smolensk in flames, the Russians began to pull out.
Damn.
Just as the French fought their way into the city, to scenes of utter devastation.
Oh man! Holy shit!
Second Army withdrew first.
Murdering everywhere, blood everywhere. If you wanted to murder legally, that's the place to go. Go and murder someone. I don't know. Just, that's how fucked up that is,
As Barclay's army followed, its rear guard was caught by Ney's 3rd Corps at Valutino. General Junot, commanding the Westphalian 8th Corps, had orders to cut off Barclay's retreat. But having crossed the river, he did nothing, and the opportunity was lost.
What the fuck?
Furious Napoleon swore that Junot would never now win his marshal's baton.
Oh my god.
The Battle of...
Maybe you could have, limited, and you could have probably maybe gotten some, like a better advantage, Fuck this.
Smolensk cost both sides around 10,000 casualties and destroyed one of Russia's most historic and holy cities. But settled nothing.
Oh man, that must hurt the Russians. Jeez, and back then, religion was the most important shit ever. And, if you took like your whole... If the enemies took your holy city, you would be so devastated. You would cry. Some people might even commit suicide and shit, Especially women, That would be so devastating. And both parties lost like 10,000 of troops. That is... probably young troops, like people with no skills, innocent, naive children, basically, teenagers and shit. Wow. Fuck. Okay, what is Napoleon saying? Before a month is out, we shall be in Moscow. In 6 weeks, we shall have peace. Napoleon at Smolensk, 18 August 1812. Man. And he was sure that he was going to be in Moscow and win over there. And he thinks he was going to get peace, I guess. But can you hold on to that territory for how long, man? How can you capture the whole of Russia? I don't know about that. It's gonna backfire on you because how many troops do you have? You already have like bleeding troops as you get there, you know, and horses too, valuable shit, you know. Man, this is not a joke.
After the missed chance to defeat the Russians at Smolensk, Napoleon
You could have defeated Russians right there, but fuck, man.
paused once more to consider his options.
Huh.
His men were weary and far from home,
Oh,
and it was already late in the campaigning season.
damn.
He considered sitting out the Russian winter at Smolensk. and
Oh
resuming the
no, this is the winter shit. I hope. Oh my god, I don't know what to say, bro. All those troops. I don't know. Are they not getting along well? Are they not like grabbing some wood, collecting wood, making fireplace and all that shit? I hope they like. I don't know. Maybe they should be able to live on their own. They should know how to survive when they go into like unknown places, right? But apparently they don't know. They're far from home and they didn't know anything, and they were starving too. And probably the supply thing. I don't know if it's even coming to give them food or not, or even if it's coming, it's so far. It probably take months to come over. Holy shit.
Campaign in 1813. But now he was just 230 miles from Moscow.
Huh.
A century earlier, Peter the Great had moved Russia's capital to St. Petersburg.
Whoa.
But Moscow remained its historic and spiritual heart, a prize
Wow.
for which the Russians had to fight.
Whoa.
Napoleon, always a gambler, decided to push on.
I don't know,
The
Napoleon.
Russians faced their own dilemma. Emperor
Wow.
Alexander had experienced a kind of religious epiphany that summer and rallied the Russian people to the country's defense, describing the war with Napoleon as a war to save Holy Mother Russia from the Antichrist.
Whoa.
For months, the emperor had
Oh
received
man, you struck at the heart of Russia, bro. And they're pissed off. They call you Antichrist. They probably see you more evil than that. They probably think of you like you're the devil, bro. You come up here to kill my God, and the regular people that have nothing, that have no skills at fighting, even they would join in. Even they probably joined in to save Mother Russia. And oh my God, this is a bad situation. Go back. Come back with more troops, and this time learn some survival skills, and make sure you don't go through fucking muddy areas and sun and everything.
conflicting advice to stand and fight or retreat. Now he
Stand and fight would be good without pushing on. Just take care of Smolensk. And make your ground over there, maintain supplies until you decide to take over Moscow like a month later or something. When everybody, all the troops are healthy and shit, that would be great, You already have a lot of troops compared to the Russians, so you can afford to like lay down a little bit. Come on.
He decided change was needed. The cautious General Barclay kept his job, but the Emperor summoned General Mikhail Kutuzov to take over all command of Russia's armies.
Oh.
Kutuzov had been beaten by Napoleon at Austerlitz 7
Oh,
years
shit.
before, but he'd since
So he's back for revenge.
won several victories against the Ottoman Empire and was a true Russian, loved by the troops.
Oh God.
Although Kutuzov agreed with Barclay's strategy of delay, he saw that constant retreats were destroying the soldiers' and the nation's morale.
Yeah, as you keep running, you feel terrible. And you will lose all confidence and hope. Why are we running so much? I don't want to do this. This is embarrassing, And Moscow is like super holy city. it's gonna fuck up, man. People are gonna be so pissed off over there, you know.
If Moscow was given up without a battle, the fallout could be disastrous.
Wow.
And so, 70 miles west of the city, near the village of Borodino, the Russian army
Borodino
prepared to make a stand.
Oh shit! And they didn't even let them reach to Moscow. They made a stand in a city ahead of Moscow, and they you know, wow. And that's the next episode.
Europe was about to witness the bloodiest day's fighting of the Napoleonic Wars.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Thank you to all our Patreon supporters for making this series possible. Visit our Patreon page to find out how you too can support the channel, get exclusive updates, ad-free early access, and help us to choose future topics. And
wow!
Did you know we have a new range of Napoleon-themed merch for sale? Click the merch shelf below, or follow the links to find out more.
Alright, go check him out on Patreon, Epic History TV. Fantastic narrator, epic fucking videos, holy shit. This is the most craziest shit, and the next one is gonna be the most bloodiest battle ever, and he probably retreats there or something. I gotta react to it again. The you know, the Borodino episode, that's the next episode. I gotta react to it again, and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna react to the next episode, and I'm gonna react to the one that comes after in the same video, okay? And I'm gonna put the reaction of the next episode at the end of the one that comes after, you know? So, you know, because I already did the reaction on Borodino, and it sucks, man. You know, it sucks. I know. I didn't know that there was a playlist, and I was, reacting to a random video from Epic History TV channel, and it's like, what the fuck, you know? But I'm gonna react to that too. But I will only be able to upload one video tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but day after tomorrow. I will only be able to upload one because I'm reacting to two videos at once. So yeah. So stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. Please make sure to subscribe to this channel. What did you think about this reaction? Did you like my reaction? If you like my reaction, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. It's my backup channel. This is where I'm uploading like 3 videos a day. And go check out my main channel. The link will be in the description. There's a lot of reaction videos over there. You'll be thoroughly entertained. And if you have any videos that you want me to react to, please type down in the comment section. I'll note it down and react to it. I'll even say your name, okay? And show me support. Show me support. Subscribe to both my channels. Show me support and subscribe to both my channels. There's nothing wrong with getting entertained, okay? So please subscribe to both my channels. Show me support and subscribe to Epic History TV. They're amazing. This dude apparently used to work at History Channel. I know I said that a bunch of times, but if you're new to this channel, I thought you needed to know that. But go. He's really talented. Go subscribe to this guy and pay him some money on Patreon if you can. Show him support, okay? And wow, man, what a crazy episode. Tiresome. Napoleon's tiresome invasion of Russia. Tiresome, exhausting. Wow. Ridiculous. And people are dying out of, tiresome and exhaustion, bro. And horses are dying. Isn't that insane? That is so insane. It's not even a joke, okay? So Napoleon's invasion of Russia, 1812. Stay tuned for the next video reaction. I'm gonna do the next 2 videos at once, okay? But I'm only gonna be able to upload like only 1 video on my channel because I'm gonna mix up both the videos as one video. So don't worry. You'll be able to see reaction again of mine. I'll even put the Borodino reaction that I already did. I'll put at the end of this video so that you guys can watch it. Okay. So and if you want to see me react to again freshly as a continuation, stay tuned. Subscribe to both my channels. Don't miss out on my content. I'm going to be uploading that. I'm going to be reacting to that again. I'm going to put the reaction at the end of the the other video, okay? So don't worry, okay? so that you can watch it first from second half of the video and then start from the beginning. So whatever. I hope you understand. I hope it's not too complicated, but yeah. Napoleon's invasion of Russia, 1812. Please show me support. Subscribe to both my channels, and please suggest me more historical, political videos. I would like to react to more stuff, because if I run out of content from this channel, then I have nothing else to say, nothing else to watch, you know. And I want the people that are subscribing to me, I want them to feel entertained, and I want them to watch and invite more subscribers who can subscribe, more viewers that can subscribe to my channel. So I would like to know more political stuff. If you know any popular stuff, please suggest it to me. I'll definitely check it out. Okay, so yeah, please make sure to subscribe to both my channels. Show me support. Stay tuned for the next double reaction and re-reaction of Borodino episode. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye.